Welcome to the world of Numex batch coders. General operating method for Numex contact type batch coders using metal letters and Numex indelible fast drying ink. Here is the demonstration for coders requiring metal letter composing and good printing practices. Numex batch coder comes in a self-contained seal box as shown. It contains 30 ml sample of black ink. It is recommended to keep 100 ml ink set of desired colored handy. Use paper knife to cut the seal of box and remove the packing fillers. Remove the coder, peeling off its polythene wrapper. Remove the sample of ink, rubber sheet and a kit box. Kit box contains metal letter set, operating manual, screwdriver, extra ink pad, forceps and blanks. Some letters may not be there as they have been used in the pre-composed coder. Gently press the knob of the coder downward and remove the ink pad protection packing. This packing can be reused to avoid permanent impressions of composed letters on the ink pad while the coder is not in use. Lock the coder by pressing the knob downward, and by keeping the locking button pressed, release the knob. Remove the cassette and remove the ink pad holder. Pick a screwdriver and slightly release the two screws on the cassette. It will enable composing and replacement of the letters. Remove one unwanted letter using forceps. Put it back in the kit box at designated place and marked slot. Remove only one letter at a time and replace it with a desired letter from the kit box. Keep the direction of composed letters correct, as some difficulty may arise initially due to minor image engraving of the composition. After all desired letters have been composed, press the composed matter with thumb and tighten the two screws of the cassette. This will enable securing letter faces to the same level. Put back the cassette to coder. It will look to its receptacle with a click. Now open the seal of Numex fast drying ink box. Alternately, sample ink also can be used. Box contains ink and equal amount of pad softener solution. In no case, these should be mixed, as it will reduce the sharpness and clarity of the prints. Pick up the ink bottle, unscrew the cap, and if necessary, break the seal of nozzle by pin prick. Ink the ink pad drop by drop such that whole pad is just wet but ink does not overflow. Excess ink should be dabbed with a cotton cloth if required. Recap the ink bottle, as ink is volatile. Any ink smudges on working table, coder, hands or bottle should be cleaned by cloth wet with the pad softener. Replace the ink pad holder back into its position of the coder while keeping pressed the release lever. Make sure that it is secured firmly in its place. Just press the knob once so that the ink wets complete composed matter properly. Now put the flat surface to be printed on the rubber sheet. It is to protect metal letters from getting damaged. It also provides a flexible surface so that prints are uniform and consistent. Take the coder and print with it at the desired location. After finishing the work, repack the coder box and ink box as before. It will enable locating anything during next use.